Hey, good morning. Garrett with Around Town Junk Removal here. Got up early in the dark, got hooked up to the trailer and tools loaded. Full truck back there with tools. And headed to the dump to get unloaded and then back to Sun City for that house clean out. We're working on the backyard today. I'm gonna try to get it done in a couple of 3 hours. Yesterday I spent about 6 hours at that property. I think the trailer probably weighs at least 2 tons with what I'm gonna dump this morning. It was a lot of time loading, throwing stuff out of drawers in a garbage can into the trailer. It's just everything took so much time. But today, focused on the backyard. The first thing I'm gonna do there, I'll show you when I arrive, is I'm gonna cut up the saguaro, pretty large cactus. It's been sitting there for 2 weeks, they said, so hopefully it cuts okay. It's gonna be heavy and you can't really touch them. You gotta use a pitchfork to do all of it, so it'll be interesting. I'll show you how it goes. Hopefully we don't have to come back with a bigger saw, but we'll just take it one step at a time. Well, it ended up only being about 3,100 pounds. I thought it was at least 2K or 4K. What's that up there? Is that a magnet stuck to the front? Man, it's a lot of stuff. Crazy to think I loaded this yesterday. What is that? What type of a magnet? All right, we're done. Let's head out. Got hot air balloons up in the sky this morning. Headed west. All right, back at the Sun City property. This monument here to a soldier needs to come out. Essentially, this whole backyard needs to get cleaned up. This another monument to a soldier. Really cool patriotism you see on this property. There's like a gnome or something over here, that cross. All those bricks need to come out. Each one of these plywood boards with a Christmas tree on them or a fir tree or something, those need to come down. This whole windmill thing needs to come down. This deer, this fake water pump. What else is back here? All this furniture underneath here, all is coming out. The swing, all these little wind chimes, the cool, what is some type of animal skull. What else? All these teddy bears, just random stuff. And this is that sunroom I was talking about yesterday. It's actually a hot tub in ground, probably concrete, but they built over it, made it into like a sunroom. So all the debris in here, what are these stuffed animals? All that's coming out. Decorations, this hose, all these tools, basically anything that's not attached to the house. Ooh, there's a little axe over there, that's cool. This furniture all needs to go bye-bye. That sawzall, I'm guessing the customer wants to keep. He said he's not sure about the concrete fountain, but we're gonna leave that for now. The red fence is coming down. That's a nice saguaro. But this saguaro over here is less nice. So you can see it's fallen over. And he wants me to cut this up. So I'm actually gonna do this first, get it done, and then move on to the other debris around the yard. So look at this chunk. And I'm gonna start with what's on the ground, get that done. And hopefully I don't need a bigger saw. But if I can get that done, I'll move on to the rest that's standing up. So that's probably 7 feet tall right now. And that section there is maybe 14 feet. It's a lot of material. What else is back here? These duck heads need to go. Essentially, they want to get this house listed right away. So what are these little glass things? What are these? Hemming Grace 16? I don't know. There's the truck. All right, enough gabbing. Let's get to work. Oh, there's another wagon wheel. The wagon wheel I loaded last night was surprisingly heavy, and I needed to throw it over the side of the trailer, so it was interesting. Some pots back here, more evergreen tree things. More saguaro limbs. I see a lot of ants coming out of saguaro too, so probably better to get rid of that. This one's still healthy and happy. Wow. These look like citrus trees. Just after 7 a.m. now. Got up early, got to the dump. They open at 6. Unloaded, half-hour drive out here. So trying to get this started. Dumps close early on Saturdays at 2:30. So want to get all of this backyard done, hopefully in 3 hours. I think that's pretty reasonable in one load. And then move on to some other jobs that we need to get done today. So we got more work. It's good to be working. All right, just got the piece on the ground cut up. It is oozing liquid out of it, this black, nasty, stinky liquid. And it's covered in ants. So this is definitely going back to nature over here. Let me zoom out. But yeah, ants are a problem for the house, and they don't want this here when they're trying to sell it. So let's clean it up. Saw's getting pretty dirty. So for those of you who are wondering, my pet squirrel is doing good. Should we give her a name? I was thinking maybe Dorothy. Dorothy the squirrel. What do you guys think? Nobody should ever tell you that junk removal is easy and fun all the time and just wonderful all 24/7. Sometimes you gotta take out a cactus full of black slime and it splatters all over your leg. 7:30 in the morning, covered in cactus goo. Sick. Here's the tools you need: a good sawzall and a good pitchfork and a strong wheelbarrow that has a drain on it. See, this wheelbarrow naturally leaks cactus goo. You can see it there, just draining right out that bolt hole. That's what you want. Lighten your load a little bit. This is so gross. At least there's no bees yet. I did see a rat come running out of here. There's a lot of ants and flies, but no bees yet, so that's good. Gotta think on the positive side, right? Loving it. All right, I'm about 45 minutes into it. Got this long section that was on the ground done. Obviously, you know, this place needs to be leaf blowed and cleaned up, but 1,000 pounds of cactus is gone, so that's a good start. Now I'm gonna work on this beast. It's about 7 feet, maybe a 1.5 feet in diameter at the top and a foot in diameter at the bottom. You can see this thing's so dead. I mean, it's just like oozing from the bottom. Oh yeah, and it's a cactus, so it's covered in thorns. Oh yeah, I love junk removal. It's good stuff, good stuff. Yes, let's get it. This is so nasty. Does that make you want to throw up right there? Oh my gosh, the smell, the flies, the ants, the goo. I'm ready for this part to be done. It's almost a 2-hour battle. Garrett versus the cactus. Let me show you who won. I don't know how many dozens of wheelbarrow loads I took out, but this thing is cut off at the ground. I'm gonna rake it nice. After it dries out for a few days, the smell should go away and start to dissipate. But I'll let the homeowner kind of decide what to do with the stump. So far, so good. All right, I got the yard cleaned up. Those monuments are gone. All the yard ornaments, the evergreen trees that were blocking the bricks that you can see through in the block wall. The fencing around here's gone. Even got some of the patio furniture over here. Clearing off the patio next, all the big stuff. Let me take down this sunshade. But yeah, I'm getting this table, chairs. I'm gonna do cabinet, this cabinet, and that bin next, all the big stuff. And then I'll start working on all the tools and this room. So should be done in the next hour. It's a good job doing the morning. I'm glad I got the yard done. Now I'm out of the sun. That cactus was the worst part of this job. And glad that is done early. So yeah, making tons of progress. Solo on this house clean out. And you know, it makes me wish I had my teammate with me here. But maybe she'll join me this afternoon when we do another clean out. So one job at a time. This is the second to last wheelbarrow. I got a little bit left in the backyard, but yep, second full trailer load. A lot of material out so far. I think I got about 10 hours into this property, getting it cleaned out. It's been a little bit of a wrestle, but we're getting her done. So something I want to show you though, just kind of drive home how nasty that cactus is. I came out here and I saw this liquid and I was like, oh no, must have an oil leak or something, right? Or hydraulic line, like what is this? And then I see the trailer dripping. Oh, it's just a little bit of cactus juice, that's all. No big deal. Just a regular day. Well, anyways, let's get back to work, finish this off. We got more work today. It's not even noon yet, so we're gonna get this done and dumped and roll out.